Losses are always going to overweigh your winners. Not in a, know, database way where your losers are overtaking your winners in as you're losing more than you're making. Not like that. Just primarily mentally. Your brain deceives or receives losses much more emotional than a win. I had 3 winning streak, right? This is my first slot out of 3 winning streak. 8 RR, another 8 RR, 8.5, 8.5 RR, right? 8.5, 8.2 RR, and a 5.5 RR. That right there alone is a 21 RR, and one loss felt heavier in emotions than me making the 21 RR, right? One single trade. In this trade, I did not break any rules. I built good habits. I'm satisfied, right? I do not feel the emotions, right? I'm not like, I feel the emotions, I'm sad or anything. It's just that, you know, the feeling you get is much heavier than you making. When I make a 21 RR, I feel nothing. I feel like literally nothing. Right? When I lose this 21 RR, when I lost this first trade, as a human being, you're definitely gonna feel emotions, right? I didn't feel too much emotion, but it did spike up a little bit. I was like, damn, I just passed the phase one, and the phase two is negative one RR, negative 1.5 RR, right? Because I lost more initial. This felt heavier than me making 21 RR. That right there is why your mind is never grateful, right? Your mind is never grateful. You make 21 RR. 21 RR in like 3 weeks is good, right? Is just a good amount of return on investment, right? Risking 1%, you made 31%, right? No, I made 21%. Your mind is so ungrateful that it feels way more emotion losing versus winning, right? Winning is the same thing. You're making money, right? But losing, you're losing money. I'm losing less than I'm making, right? And I still feel emotion. My mind is still ungrateful, right? This is why you guys want to train your mind to be satisfied from losing. Be happy, right? Today I took a loss. I was happy. I went to the gym, hit the bag, nothing, right? But the only reason I'm making this video is just primarily because you guys will always feel heavier emotions on losing versus winning. Because I did feel some sort of emotion. I feel like, damn, first trade of the account loss. I didn't actually feel that, but I just gotta make it up, okay? But that I didn't say that to me, but I gained a little bit of emotion, right? Because when I win, as you guys know, when I win, I feel nothing. When I lose, I feel nothing. When I'm wrong, I feel nothing. When I'm right, I feel nothing, right? But this trade affected my emotion. I'm supposed to feel nothing, which I don't feel anything. It didn't, it didn't do nothing to me. But that spike up is that literally says that your mind is so ungrateful, right? That's why you guys are never, ever literally making out of trading, not out of trading. That's why God doesn't reward you guys, right? That's why God doesn't favor you guys, because you guys are always ungrateful. As a human being, right? We're always ungrateful for everything, right? Most of us are ungrateful for food, right? If the food is not good for the day, you get mad at your mom, you get mad at your spouse or whatever, right? But there's people who are not even eating food, right? There's people who are drinking water, who are not even drinking water. They're starving. They're dying, right? In Palestine, over other countries, they're literally dying, right? And dying, starving. While us who live in a good country like the USA or Canada or any country, right, who is a stable country, which is strong enough where you have jobs, right, and you're ungrateful just from a food, right, where you should be lucky that you're literally getting fed today by somebody's labor. My labor is feeding me today, right? So that today I lost, right? But it's still feeding me. My 21 RR is still feeding me, right? And it's like such an ungrateful thing, right? Your mind is so ungrateful. So you always want to build satisfaction from building good habits. If you go into a day you lose like this, right? And is I lost. I was up 3 RR, 4 RR, right? It doesn't matter how much I'm up. His stop loss, okay? It doesn't matter how much I'm up. You know, it hit stop loss. I built good habits in this day, right? I followed my rules. I didn't break my rules. I did not break a singular rule. I took my setup, right? I followed every rule. I built good habits. I was disciplined, patient. Every rule, every emotional control was fine, right? Just went to a loss. When you go on a loss like this in a day, you should go out of the day smiling. Today I was happy, right? Because after that I went to the gym. You know, I hit the gym, hit the lift. You know, got some little pump. You know, did some bag work, right? Which is fantastic. I feel great. I feel healthy, right? I'm very happy with this loss. I did not let this loss ruin my day. I did not be like, okay, I took a loss. Damn, I'm not gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go sleep. You know, oh, I'm tired. You know, I don't want to be going to the gym. I just took a loss. You know, no, I'm still gonna go in my day with a smile on my face. Why? Why am I still gonna go on a day with a smile on my face? With a satisfaction on my face. Why? Because I built good habits. I followed my rules. Because your habits is what actually making you money, right? The reason you're making you money is because of your habits. You will never make money without your habits, right? And if you, that's what the reason most of you guys are not making money because of your habits. You're not impatient. You're not patient. Your habits, your rules are your habits because in your rules says be disciplined, patient, everything, right? Emotional control, follow the system. Don't enter without the 5 minute CISD. Enter, only in the 1 minute, CISD if it gives you these criterias, right? So you're basically building a habit. And every time you break that, you break those rules, those habits, guess what happens? You take a loss, right? You go on a losing streak and you wonder, okay, why did I go on a streak? Because your habits, right? You broke your rule. You're not patient. You're not disciplined. So you face a lot of losses, right? So your habits was actually making money. So if your habits are making money, you need to be satisfied regardless of the win or the loss, right? So in this day, my habit was on my rule. I did not break a single rule. Everything was in line. Took the entry, was up 3 RR, came back down, hit my stop loss, right? And this trade went like that, right? And I'm satisfied. Why? Because these are my habits. Because you're definitely gonna have a loss. You're never gonna have a win. You're going to go through a 8 losing streak. Everybody in their life gonna go through an 8 losing streak in the trading industry. I did. Romeo did. ICT did. They're probably gonna go over it. We're probably gonna go over it a couple times, right? In our trading industry, our trading career, right? Because it's part of the business, right? It's gonna happen. But I know that over the long term, my habits was making money. So all I gotta do is I focus on building good habits, and I get satisfaction from building good habits, and I focus on the process, not the outcome. And as well, I focus on the long term, not the short term. The outcome is me, passing account, getting funded. The process is me following my rules. If I go look at the outcome, wasn't the outcome, guess what's gonna happen? I'm just gonna go take setup that I my setup, break my rule, and go back in a 5 losing streak. I went in a 5 losing streak, right, a couple weeks ago. Guess what? 2 or 3 trades made it back. 2 trades made it back. And I eventually made an 8 plus 21 RR, right? It's that easy that you can actually guys make money just by building good habits, right? Because habits will actually make you money. It's not that you go in a market, press a random ass button, press a random ass short a random ass fair value gap without knowing it eventually costs you that. Eventually you wonder why you're losing. Because your habits is basically shorting, longing, and random ass fair value gap, so you face a loss, right? You must always build satisfaction from building good habits because your mind is always ungrateful. So make it grateful. Make it grateful by being satisfied. How do you know? How do you know your mind is grateful? By being satisfied, by being happy, right? Regardless of the outcome. If it goes on a loss, if you go on a day, build good habits, you follow all your rules, but that trade goes on a loss like this day, you must always be you must be satisfied, right? I'm satisfied from this trade. I thought I lost today that I follow my rules. I'm satisfied from the loss, right? I'm grateful. Why? Because I'm satisfied. When you're grateful, you're usually always happy. You're happy, like, oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with this outcome, right? but your mind will always be ungrateful. So how do you make it grateful? By fucking being satisfied, right? So train it. I'm currently training mine as well. I've recently just been focusing on being satisfied from following all my rules, and that has been working out fantastic. 21 RR in less than 3 weeks. Like, it's simple as that, right? I'm not gonna go over that, right? But you see, like, that's why I'm training as well. So today it just got a little bit of emotion, but I'm not gonna let it happen again, right? I know that right when that happened, I was like, okay, yeah, I feel this emotion. Let me go be satisfied. I'm satisfied with all my rules. I built good habits. I did not break my rules. This loss happened because probabilities, right? And you know what I'm saying? Losses are gonna happen. And even when I was up in a trade, a lot told me, why does your break even? Why don't you, try a stop loss? Why didn't you go take a risk-free trade? Habits, right? My habit constantly says to fucking break even too early. Eventually, this trade gonna OTE and go back up higher, right? Trades, or let's just say I enter the trade, go long, right? Let's just say I enter the trade right over here. It goes up a couple pips. My target has not been met. I break even because I'm thinking I'm such a genius. Market's not gonna retrace. Yes, I'm risking this. You know what I'm saying? I'm being a risk free. Guess what? Market comes back down, stops me out, boom, right? A break even. Your entries are OTE, right? Your stop loss is a total soup, right? So stop loss is a total soup right over there. Entry to OTE. Yes, in this case, he went down because I'm not gonna show you. It's not always gonna be a winner, right? But if I constantly, let's just say, out of 10 trades, I always break even too early, right when the market's up a couple of pips. This trade is I'm up 3 RR, by the way. I'm going for a 37 or 30, 35, 34 RR. I'm up 34. Like, I'm already up 3 RR in just a couple of ticks, right? But guess what? I constantly break even, break even, break even. It's not about, let's just say those trades comes back down, hits my entry, goes back up, hits take profit. Now that's affecting my psychology. Second of all, I'm missing out profits. Third of all, is over the long term, that's not sustainable because market is constantly gonna do that, and I'm not gonna trust my setup. I break even too early, and I constantly get out of trade too early. I let the winning trades get out, and I eventually take losing trades, right? Because the one that say it's not the market goes up, goes right back down, boom, stops me out, right? Eventually, that worsened it even more because, oh yeah, I fucking break too early. I broke even too early for the past couple of trades, and I haven't made any money. And I think I don't trust my setup anymore, and I just constantly build bad habits and don't trust my setup, and eventually I'm ruined, right? So you must always be grateful. How do you become grateful? By being satisfied from following your rules, regardless of the outcome of the trade. If it's a good trade, loss trade, if it's a win trade, loss trade, you should always be satisfied. Get out of the market with a smile on your face, regardless of the win or loss, simply by building the habits because your mind is ungrateful. Make it grateful, and I will be making grateful. My mind is grateful, and it will be grateful. And yeah, I will make it today. Just a little spike, but guess what? Back in track. And yeah, that's why I love losses. I love losses. I love losses way more than wins. Why? Simply because losses make me lock in. Right? Wins is all sunshine and rainbow. And wins, keep in mind, I do not have those problems where you have or orphific problem where you break your rules, you think you're top of the world, you just break your rules left and right. No. Right? When I have a winning streak like the 21 RR, I don't feel nothing, right? I don't feel nothing, but I'm not as motivated as I am, right? Because to me, losing is better than winning to me, right? Because losing, when I lose, I analyze my shit so hard that I can't fuck up, right? When I boxed, I'll give you guys a quick lesson. Last time when I boxed, I lost the first match, right? When I lost the first match, he said, "Yeah, we're gonna box again next week." I was like, all right. That day, I went back home. I was like, damn, I did bad today. I lost. I got my ass beat. Okay, let me go. Let me go take lessons from this. Okay, so what I do wrong on it today? Why did I do wrong in that sparring session? I went down right over here. I got that picture. Right? I went down, wrote it down right over here, boxing journal. I wrote it down right over there. I was like, You see right here, boxing journal. Wrote it down, and I said, okay, this is a mistake I made. I did this wrong. I put my my back of my leg. This is the strong foot leg, and when I swung, I pushed it up, making me unbalanced. I got hit. I didn't put power in my shots. I didn't had good footwork. I didn't had good head movement. I let him hit me in the head too. I let him hit me too much without parrying or blocking because hit me with the hook too hard. Right, I eventually hit me with the hook so many times. I was like, yo, how am I dumb? How am I so dumb that I do not see those hooks coming? Right, but eventually wore it down. And the other guy I boxed, he expected me to be scared, right? Because the first fight he beat my ass. He I was scared of him when we boxed. At the first couple of minutes, I was scared of him, and I was like, damn, shit, he beat my ass last time. Gonna do it again. But guess what? I do not let my thoughts, I do not let my mind, I do not let my feelings control what I am, right? So when I got my ass beat, I took a journal right before I boxed him. I said, I didn't even look at the boxing journal. I off the top of my head, I was like, okay, that's what I gotta do. Okay, he has good hooks, so let me go on a southpaw with southpaw. Threw a hook, I cracked the jaw, boom, and I knocked his ass out. You guys, this may seem unbelievable, but I beat his ass. I knocked him out. He didn't knock me out. I knocked his ass out, right? He's like, when I fought him first, he beat me. Second of all, when he comes back, guess what? He won. So he doesn't have to train too much, right? Because he beat Taki ass. He beat my ass, bro. He didn't have to do nothing, right? See, he's in a AKA aerophilic mode. He doesn't train because he just beat somebody. He's at the top of the world. When I lost, I was like, damn, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, right? So the new fighter come here, he wasn't prepared, but I trained for a whole week straight. Not a whole week, but like a couple of days straight, right? I was like, damn, I fucked up. He beat my ass. Let me train. Let me do this better. Let me get my footwork better. Right when we come back, he did not land a singular hook on me. He hooked me a couple of times, blocked it, parried it, moved it, right? Eventually, he got predictable, right? Because like he thought I was gonna be scared, right? Because he first beat me up. But guess what? At first, when he beat me up, he didn't knock me out, right? He didn't beat me up. So even when I did bad, even when I did bad, I did good against him, right? I defended myself. I didn't get my ass beat, right? I didn't get my ass knocked out, right? But I did lose, right? So when I did for Worcester, he expected he saw like, okay, at first I beat him, but I couldn't knock him out because so he was he presented himself. The match ended, right? So he was more scared than me because he chilled, right? He chilled. He relaxed. I trained. I came back, right? I know. I'm scared of him because he beat me. But guess what? I know he's damn well more scared than me. He's way more scared than me because when I did bad, I did good against him, right? I didn't let him knock me out. When I did here, he hit me 4 hooks, parried all of them, blocked them. The 4th hook he did, bro. It was such a clean fight. You know how if you guys done the Jiri versus Jamal, where the other guy threw a hook, he missed it, hit him right in the jaw, cracked the jaw. Literally, 1 punch, boom, and eventually I did another, like literally my own hook, knocked his ass out, and eventually he just dropped, right? I was like, yeah, that's it. Because he's a boxing match, can't go down ground a pound, right? But the concept is, like, losing is way, like, even to me, I love losing, man. I love losing because he makes me like, yeah, shit, I have to get better, right? Even when even when I'm satisfied, I love losing, right? I just love it because this is why I know the way you guys see me have a 90% box accuracy. Today, my box was wrong. I'm not gonna have 100% box accuracy. I'm never gonna have a 100%. You're gonna see me for the past 6 months. My bias has been 90% accurate, right? Couple times wrong. Guess what? Am I ever gonna have a 100% win rate? No. Do I have a 100% win rate? I mean, do I have I have a 90% accuracy. Do I have a 100% win rate? No. Why not? Because it's impossible, right? losses are gonna happen. I have a 40% win rate. So these losses are gonna happen. With these losses is how I actually started actually becoming like really good at analyzing, really good at executing. This is why how I learned to execute in the 1 minute time frame. That's why I was up so much fucking RR, right? That's why I was up in instantly by so much. Because I loved losing. I lost, found out, okay, this. I lost. I gave myself fucking 9 answers to one loss. When I used to lose, what I do wrong? Okay, boss, wrong. Okay, what I do then? Wrong at this here. Okay, 5 minutes. Why did I use 5 minutes? Why did I not take what? Look at the low of this candle. Okay, look at this low. Okay, what did the model one gave me? Okay, this. Look at the 1 minute. Okay, what did the model offer me? Boom, 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 boom. Right? I get so many answers, and I write it down. I improve because I like. That's what makes me love losses, right? That's just why I always you guys see me like, yo, you guys come to my stream, like, yo, see, I say, why do you always say, I want us to go to a loss? Because I want to fucking improve. When you're in a winning streak, or even with a win, you could improve. But winning, a win should always be repeated, right? A win should always be repeated. A win type means like, saying you build good habits, you follow your rules, right? So there's necessarily no improvement you could make. The only improvement you can make be being more disciplined, should be built. You should be building more good habits. That's it, right? Nothing else. It should be very disciplined, right? That's it. That's all you can learn from a winning trade. But from a losing trade, you're gonna learn way more. Learn this, that. Okay, I need to fix my emotions. This, that. Right? Like to me, losses are just natural. I love losses. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The reason I love losses is because I improve. This is how I got my 90% accuracy, literally by fucking losing, right? And losing to me is gonna be natural. It's natural. Why? As first of all, losing is always natural. Second of all, I have a 40% win rate. So 60% of the time, I'm going to lose. But I know over the long term, with a 1 or 2 RR, I'm going to be profitable. And my trades usually go for a 1 or 2 RR, but usually always above 2 RR, 4 RR, 5 RR, right? I know that over the long term, I'm going to be profitable. So these losses are not, affecting me at all. So you're gonna, like, me personally, how I deal with losses is, first of all, I love it. Why not? Because this I should improve. I do better. I go in the gym. I work out harder. I listen to motivational videos instead of listening to some fucking TikTok sounds. Right? I know you guys do that. This is what I do. Right? I love losses, and I'm happy. Right? Because I know that it's part of the process. But for the long term, not short term. Now, eventually, it gets my brain sharper. Why? Because why? Now my brain's going against me. My brain's getting a little concerned. Now that's making me on a comfortable position where I have to get my brain to go with me, not against me. Right? Today, it went a little against me, like, damn, I lost one. I got a 1.5 RR. Shit. But I want to get funded. Oh, I need 6.5 RR to get funded. Ah, shit. Right? It gets you a little concerned. But I know, like, hey, I couldn't give a shit. I know over the long term, I'm profitable. I check my winning trades versus my losing trade. Negative 12 RR, negative 11 RR. Let's just say negative 11 RR. Yeah, pretty sure losing, and a positive 46 RR. Yeah, I'm definitely profitable. Not like you might. It's just a mental thing, right? Your mind will just go against you, right? So you have to remind it. Okay, you can't go against me. Let you show you proof I'm profitable long term, right? And those wins are just from the past couple months, just the past 2 months, right? They go all the way back past all the way. If I go past over here, I've made over 100% gain just from trading, right? Just from trading Forex, right? And you guys gotta, focus on building habits, gain satisfaction from good habits. You should love losing, right? Winning with a loss, you should always be satisfied. I'm always satisfied with a loss or a win, because I build good habits. I'm always satisfied when I build good habits, regardless of the win or the loss. I'm always satisfied when I follow my rules, regardless of the win or the loss. I always focus on the process, not the outcome. I focus on long term instead of short term. When I win, I feel nothing. Same as you should. You should do the same thing. When I win, I feel nothing. When I lose, I feel nothing. When I wrong, I feel nothing. When I right, I feel nothing. It's nothing personal, strictly business. A winning trade does not excite me. A losing trade does not, phase me. A missed trade does not concern me. It's all part of the process. It is gonna happen, and I love losses because it just feels better. Emotion feels better. It gets me in a deeper emotion state, and what I'm saying, I have to go down and deeper in the ocean. I have to go down and drown and come back alive, right? What I'm saying? How Khabib said, when I fight, when I fight people, I take them down to the deep sea and make them discover themselves, right? Go down to the deep sea with their emotions. Go down to the Mariana trenches. Come back all alive. Being the full emotion, come back out alive. Feels very good. It feels like you're alive. You know what I'm saying? This is how can I press it. You feel like you're fucking alive. Like, yo, I am alive. Right? These emotions are real. These emotions feels good. Right? Although you lose a losing trade, it feels good. You know what I'm saying? It feels way better because a winning trade, like, yeah, you win. But to me, a winning trade, I don't have to involve too much emotion. If you involve too much emotion, you will overall be in a orphanage trade where you break your rules. But a losing trade, it'll get you like, yeah, I can't break my rule. I cannot break my rule. I will not break my rule, right? Even if you don't break your rule, you'll be like, yeah, can I break my rule? Can I break my rule, right? So that's that. Thank you for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Even when keep in mind, even when a winning streak, I do not go in every state where like, yeah, break my rule. I do not break my rule. Even when winning streak, I'm the same thing. Follow my rules, build good habits, getting satisfaction for big habits, regardless of the outcome, enforcing the process of the outcome. See you guys later. Thank you for watching. Join us, link this down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.